Hello model railroad fans. It's been a while since I've done a haul video, so I figured in today's video we will take a look at the items that I've picked up for the month of July and August. So stay tuned for one moment and I will be right back. All right, well, thank you very much for sitting through that quick introduction, and as always, I would like to welcome you to Vintage Road and Rail. And as I said at the outset, we're going to take a look at what I've picked up through the month of July and August. Didn't really pick up a whole lot in the 2 months individually, but between the two, it was a fair amount of stuff. And also, I want to apologize. It's been a little bit since I put a video up. Started a new job at the beginning of August, and that's kind of kept me very busy. So anyway, without further ado, let's take a look at what I picked up here, and we'll start with the one item that's not in a box. Everything else has some kind of a box with it, whether it belongs there or not. It's up for debate, but it does have a box. We got this Great Northern. I believe it's a 40-foot boxcar. It's by Athearn. It's in great shape for the most part. A little bit of rust right here and here. But we're going to see this boxcar again soon. I'm going to do a video on this, giving it an upgrade. It's in pretty good shape right now. It goes around the track just fine. But we're going to take it apart. We're going to clean it up. We're going to get rid of this rust. We're going to get some metal wheels, Katy couplers, and make sure that the weight is good on it, and see if we can just make it look a little bit better and perform a little bit better. So anyway, stay tuned for that, hopefully before this month's out. Excuse me. All right, so let's move on to 3 items that I picked up at Train World. They were running I got an email, they were running a sale, and I picked up these 3 trucks. They were $6.99 each. And they were normally, I think they were normally like close to 20 bucks. So for that price, I couldn't pass it up. So we've got this Paul Bunyan Trucking. And then we've got this Tasket Bakery. And then we just got this Northern Chemicals. Nothing fancy about them. Who makes these? I don't know if you can see that there. Let me get a closer look here. Can't quite tell who that is. But I thought they looked pretty good, and I thought they would make a nice addition to my layout once I finally start working on this train table and getting something together beyond just the bare table with some track on it. So anyway, so there's those 3 trucks there. And then we've got a few Tyco items we'll go through. First, we've got this passenger car here. This was just included with another item that I had traded for. So set that off to the side. And then we've got a chrome STP tank car. It's in great shape. Everything's included and nothing broken. And then we've got another chrome tank car, Sunco. So I now have 3 of the 4. I'm missing the Texaco chrome car. Hopefully I can track it down soon enough. Then we just have a regular Union 76 tank car. And it's in an Athearn box, but this is Tyco, if I can get it open here. And we've just got a piggyback car with a couple of trailers. And that and these 3 tank cars cost me all of $5, so I was excited to get that. So let's set that off to the side here. And the final Tyco item that I've got is this really nice Amtrak Gg1. I have yet to try it, but the person that I traded for this, I traded a transformer for it. He was a big fan of Bumblebee, and so I sent him Bumblebee and he sent me this Gg1. He says it works, and I trust him, so I'm looking forward to trying that out a little bit later. All right. And then I picked up this really nice lifelike Doritos car. I've taken it out and everything is complete and in great shape. So I'm excited to add that to my collection. All right. And then we got this AccuRail car. Now this is a club car from my local rail club. They just placed the order for the 2021 club car, and they still got a 2020 car, which I need to pick both of those up. I just haven't gotten around to it. But they had this car from their 2017 run. They order about 1,000 of these every year, and the club members buy a bunch of them, and they sell a few of them. And this is a Hocking Valley gondola. And you can see here with the number 21217, that 17 is designating the year that this was produced for the club, so that would have been 2017. So hopefully I can get that put together soon, but I'll probably wait until I pick up the 2020 and the 2021 car. I just got word that the 21 car just came in, so I'm looking forward to that. Alright, so now let's move on to some Athearn Blue Box unassembled kits that I've picked up. I'm not sure which order they're in, so we'll see when we open the box. Alright, so we got a reefer, and this is an old Dutch cleanser. Everything's in great shape. I actually bought 2 of these. This is the other one right here, but as you can see, when it arrived, it was broken. One of the stirrups completely come off and the other one was bent. So I was able to convince the seller just to give me 50% back on it, and I'll try to figure out some kind of project to do with it. And so after that, I then bought this one so that I could just have a complete car, because I really wanted that particular car. All right, well, let's see what surprises in this next one. We'll get it open here. All right, and it is upside down and plastic in the way. And it's another reefer. This one's going to be Crisco. So it arrived in perfect shape. Got these off of eBay. I like to try to find stuff at local hobby shops and train stores if I can, but some things you just want, and the only way to get it is off eBay. Alright, so then we have in here, this is Model Railroader 65th anniversary car. This is just going to be a 40-foot box car. You can see that right there. It's in really great shape. I also have the 50th anniversary box car as well, somewhere around here. It's solid gold. I got it at the first train show I ever went to. I was excited to find that. Alright, and the final kit we've got here is another reefer, and it's Craft. So it's in great shape. And all of these that we just looked at came from eBay. So the price for the actual cars weren't too bad. I don't think I paid more than $8 or $10 for any of them. It's the shipping is where they kill you. You pay almost as much to get it shipped to you as you spend to get the car. All right, so next we've got some locomotives we're going to take a look at, and that's going to pretty much wrap everything up here. All right, and all of these items that we're about to look at, save one, came from a local individual at my train club. He buys collections and sells them, and this one's a little bit unfortunate, and we'll go over that in just a moment. So here we have a Chicago and Northwestern. This is just an F7 powered blue box locomotive. And you'll notice here in a minute that there's quite a few of these Chicago and Northwestern items. And the lady that he bought these from, her husband, he knew him quite well. He passed away and he was a collector of Chicago and Northwestern, so that's why there's quite a few of these items. And so I picked a few of them up. More interested in the chassis and the motor to put a different shell on, but they still look to be in really good shape. Alright, so here's a B unit. Again, Chicago and Northwestern. And this is powered. Both of these last were powered. Alright, and here's some more Chicago Northwestern, if I can get the box off. Right here. Now these are dummies. There's an A unit and a B unit. These are non-powered. Alright, if I can get that box back on there. Let's set that aside. And we have another Chicago Northwestern F7 A unit. This one has got some extra detailing on it. So he put a lot of work into these. They run great, look great. So a couple of those I'm going to use for other projects, but I think I'm actually going to keep an A and B unit just as they are. I think they look really good. Alright, and this is going to be the last Athearn locomotive we've got. I picked this one up at my local train store. It's going to be a -9. It's all complete, but I need to at some point do all the work of putting the handrails on there and everything. But they're all in there. So that'll be a project for a future date. Alright, and the last two items I've got, they're in Athearn boxes, but they are not Athearn. This is going to be a Bachmann, and this is going to be a 282 steam locomotive. This runs pretty good. Thought it looked pretty good. Got it at a reasonable price, so I thought it'd make a nice addition to my collection. And then we have one more steam locomotive. I'm not sure who makes this. It's heavy as all get out, though. It's twice as heavy as this Bachmann here. But it's a 462 Santa Fe. So I'm not entirely sure who makes this. If by looking at this, if someone in the comments can let me know who they think makes this, I would certainly appreciate it. The guy I got it from, he wasn't sure either. Alright. I have yet to have a chance to test this. I know it'll run in the sense that we put power to it and the wheels turn, but I don't know how well it performs around the track. So anyway, so that's the items that I picked up for the month of July and the month of August. Apologize, I'm just kind of getting to that. I only put out one video in August. The month got away from me. Started a new job. It's very busy. So hopefully I can kind of get, back into the swing of things. And just as a quick update, if anybody's wondering, I'm still working on the picture frame diorama, but I kind of had to put that off on the back burner because I got roped into a project for our club. We're trying to expand the T-track modules, and even though I'm an HO scaler, I agreed to build a T-track module. So that's going to be coming up, and I'm going to circle back around to that diorama a little bit later on in the year. So there will be some T-track stuff coming up. I've got a nice project coming up with that I hope to tackle, or at least to get started on before the end of the month, or maybe during the month of October. So stay tuned for that, and then stay tuned for going over this car. And then I've got an Athearn train set that I want to take a look at. So I've got a lot of stuff coming up, as long as I can find the time. That's been the big challenge, is the time here recently. Alright, well that wraps it up. I've rambled on long enough, so I hope you enjoyed taking a look at the items that I picked up the past couple of months. Stay tuned for my next video. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. If you have any of these pieces yourself, leave me a note down in the comments, or if you know what that one locomotive is, let me know. I enjoy reading comments and seeing discussion. All right, everybody. Well, thank you very much for joining me today. And again, hit that like button, subscribe, and happy model railroading. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.